Welcome back to the Fishing Doctor's Adventures. Look at this rainbow trout, almost 23 inches long, and he's hugely fat. I gotta get him back in the water, but stick around. Hopefully we'll catch some more of these. Just gotta let a beauty like this go. What an amazing fish. Let's give him a break. Let him take off, huh? He's gonna take off here in a second. Yeah, I can feel his power coming back. And I had a good fight, but I hadn't set up the camera because I hadn't seen any. There he goes, takes off for another day. On a brand new lake today, I got a tip from a guy named Jamie from online Facebook. He caught a 12-pounder here apparently. Big rainbow trout in this lake, and it's one of these lakes where the public had previously ruined it. What they did was they stocked it illegally with spiny ray fish like perch, sunfish, bass, and the trout fishery died off. So what the natural resources people, or the BC fisheries, came around, maybe, I don't know, before 2011, came around and did some rotenone, which is a fish poison on this lake, and it kills off all the spiny ray fish, and then they can start from scratch again once the feed supply has rebuilt a bit. So then they'll go ahead and stock some fish, and then in a few years they reopen the fishery. And from reading the regulations, this particular lake has been open since about 2011, and it's now 2017. So these fish have been in here at least, 6-7 years. And back in the day, 100 years ago, when they first stocking these lakes, fish were growing to 10 to 20 pounds. It was unreal. Well, it's the first feeder effect, I call it. When they dump the fish in the lake for the first time, they're getting a massive amount of food. They grow super fast those first few years, but then as time goes on, you keep stocking the lake, the numbers rise, feed supply goes down, and it's that balance between the predators and the prey, and you level out the size. They don't get to those gigantuan sizes, but it still happens today on these lakes that they rotenone, kill it off, feed supply rebounds, and then you put in a brand new stock of fish. Those first couple years grow to huge sizes, and that's what you just saw with that massive rainbow trout. And there's ones in here twice the size of that. So let's see if we can't catch some today. Stick around, and hopefully I'll catch some more on camera. I've just been hole hopping looking for the fish, and that one came in, huge red mark. Took a good look at my flutter spoon, give it a little flutter, and wow, he slammed it. After a little bit of a fight, I looked out in the hole and was like, man, that's the fattest rainbow I've ever caught through the ice. Hey, thanks for joining me. Let's go get some fish. Before we get into too much more fish today, well, hopefully we do, let me show you my setup I'm using. This is a Shimano Stratic C14 Plus. I've got it rigged with 8-pound fluorocarbon Berkeley Vanish, and it's mounted on a Fenwick. This is a medium action 27-inch rod, okay? It's got a little bit of backbone, but still nice and flexible because trout have soft mouths. If you have too stiff a rod, the hooks will pull. What I have is lure so far, and this is what I caught the first one on. It's the first fish I saw in the Markham, and he came in and grabbed that one. Just a little silver and red slender spoon. I think this is the 1/8 ounce, I believe. So, and it's the medium size that's the thin one. I don't like using the heavy ones. I think they sink too fast. But look at this. I changed out the treble, slightly larger. Put a red treble on, a harder treble, because I don't like the trebles that the slender spoon comes with. They bend really easy, and I lose a lot of fish on them. So just upsize your treble. Red works good, and a little bit stiffer treble. You'll catch more fish, or land more fish that you actually hook with this spoon. Okay, let's get back to fishing. Before I forget, I use a mealworm. What I do is split it in half. That way you get nice scent flow, and it stays on the hook better. And then you thread it on open end. Thread it up the middle and then out once you get to the base of the hook. So it kind of looks like that, okay? There you go, that's what you want. Jig it around. Let's get some fish. After a very long stretch of fish just coming in, check out my hook. This one finally grabbed it. It's getting later, so hopefully some bigger ones come through. Maybe we'll catch a nice one. This is just a baby, so let's get it back. Oh, got one. Oh. little guy. Just came in and grabbed it. Got something here on the jaw jacker. Just another little guy. Oh, it's a decent one. Oh, that's a nice fat bull. Look how fat that sucker is. These things are real footballs. Look at that. Isn't that amazingly fat? Wowzers. Beautiful bull. Look how fat his footballs are. Look at the wrinkles on his neck. Goodbye. Got one over here. This is a decent fish. This is a better fish. It's fighting. Got really light tippet on here, but I can't remember if it's 2 or 4 pound test. Let's get his head up here. He's hitting the ice. It's a big rainbow. Oh, he's big. Come on up here, boy. You're big. You're big. Oh yeah, you're big. Can't turn his head up the hole. Oh, he's nice and big. Hold it back down. Come on up. Got such light line. Oh, he's a big one. Oh, yeah. This is why we came here. Check out that rainbow. That is a beautiful bull. I mean, a beautiful male rainbow trout. Look at that beast. That is a beautiful fish right there. Right in the lip. Oh man, gotta love that. Amazing fishing. Gonna let that big, beautiful bull go back. Get bigger.